Well, I'm a half a block away from the White House. Let me show you where the White House is, if you can see it here. Oh, it's behind all those trees. Yeah, I was sitting in front of the I was sitting in the park in front of the White House, and all of a sudden I was just starting to do the video, and they start kicking me out. You got to get out of here. I don't know. They're closing it all. I think there's some bigwigs in the White House, and so they're moving, or who the hell knows. But the police, not politely, told me to move. But when you dress like this, you expect anything. Well, it's been over 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks now. I don't think I've done a video outside yet because of the damn shingles. Man, I think I'm slowly coming back to life. It's still there, the pain, but yeah, I've been about. I never got worse than like half my day. I really couldn't do anything. I always did stuff, but just not the same or the same intense. And now I'm getting closer and closer. Whatever. And actually, today, at midnight today, Eastern Standard Time, is the closing night for our $15,000 grant giveaway. Now, we have three grants, one that closes on the 14th, the 4th of every month, one that closes on the 20th of every month, and one that closes on the 30th of every month. There are three different grants. The fourth one, on the 4th of the month, is we give out $60,000 and $1,000 or $500 for people to spend on anything they like. And you just write us a sentence for what you're going to spend it on, and you applied. And it takes us, like we just announced the winners of the fourth just a day or two ago. So, it takes us about 2 weeks to process that and get it all ready. We have about 6 or 7 people that read every one of those things. Now, this one is a little easier, so we can usually do this in about a week or so because it's really a lottery thing. So if you apply, you get in the lottery, and we give out $500. So that's about 30 people get this one. And then on the 30th, we give out free laptop computers. So I forget what it's 20 or 25. I'm an old guy. I forget exactly how many that we give out. So that's our biggest joy, I feel, in what we do. All of us love giving money to people who are struggling out there, and there's a lot of members who do that, who are in that situation. And we've been so fortunate to make a profit. And I don't know. I don't think when we have members here that are struggling, it's not, to me, ethical for all of us to go crazy with money when people that we know, can't afford basics and things like this. So that's why we have these programs that we give back our profits to people who are members because I try to make it as cheap as possible, only $20, so anybody could belong and find out what government benefits are. And when we give away, $70,000 or so a month is peanuts to what the government gives away, which is billions and billions and billions and billions. And that's what we're trying to teach people that the government is giving so much away. You have to learn how to take advantage of that. It's an average of $14,000 or more for every adult in the United States. And that's just in grant money that you don't have to pay back. And the typical myths are that it's complicated. No, 90%, 95, 99% of the applications are not complicated, and you don't need a grant writer to uh, you know, to help you do that. And if you do, the programs that give out the money also give free help to fill out the application. Many programs have, like today, yesterday, I think I told, what is today? I think it's today. There's a free seminar on how to clean up your own credit report, how to clean up, your debt, how to clean up, anything to do with credit and debt and stuff like that. Because the people are going to fix your credit. There's so many shysters and scammers in that. They're getting, pulled in by the government and sued and sent to jail and all these kinds of things. And they're big names that you'll see when you Google, debt relief or something like that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to go to somebody who's advertising on the internet before you find out the free stuff. Now, if you have a debt problem, you go to HUD.gov and put counseling there, HUD.gov, and put counseling there, and you'll see in your area there's probably 2 dozen nonprofit organizations that get grants from the government to help you with credit reports, credit relief, debt relief. All that stuff is free. And if you can't find someone there, I'm sure you will. You could go to findhelp.org, and put in, uh, money or financial assistance. And you'll see the local nonprofits that help you with this for free. And also, you'll see the local programs that give money for things. Now, they're a great place to start. They're not everything, remember. And see, another fallacy about uh, government money, free government money, is that it's all called grants. That is absolutely not true. So that's why if you're looking for a grant, you're going to miss 80% of the free money that's available from the government. You hear that? You will miss 80% of the free money that's available in the government if you say you're looking for grants. So what's the wrong thing to do when you look for money? Say you want a grant. Did you hear that? The wrong thing to do when you look for money is say you want a grant. No, 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 don't do that. Say you need help. You have financial problems and you need help. That's what you ask for. And you're looking for people uh, that help people with financial problems. And there's thousands and thousands of people like that in every city and county in America. But they're just not listed under grants, so you're not going to find them. Please, please, please don't look for grants, okay? Look for financial help when you're in financial trouble and you need help. That's what you want to say. You're looking for help for your financial problems, and just train it that way. And the other finance fallacy is that you'll find it help on the internet. No, 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 no. You won't find it on the internet, especially using Google. What you'll find in Google is people who want to charge you money to help with your financial problems. There's too many people. If you have money, that's fine. Who am I to say what you should do with your money? I'm not. I don't even know what the hell to do with my money. What I do is give it away, then I don't have to worry about it. And I know somebody who really needs it will get more benefit out of it, than I would. And that's the joy of us giving away. Are you at the Watergate Hotel? No, I used to live across the street from it, though. No, it's maybe a mile away from here. It's not far. It's a nice little walk, 20 minutes from the White House. You could be at the Watergate. And yeah, that's still sort of like in the news or something. I mean, I just started living there when that happened. And I remember the Eisenhower kids used to live in the building I was in next to the Watergate. And yeah, that was it. And in the gift shop, they used to sell these little bugs, the Watergate bugs. And that's the weird stuff to have. Anything for the tourists. But remember, life is not getting lucky. Uh, because you say, well, and that's what you're doing when you're looking for Google. You're trying to get lucky, and sure, there may be something there, but you're not going to get that lucky. Very few people are lucky, okay? I know, and I think luck is just numbers. You doing the numbers. You talking to 100 people is a lot luckier than you spending, 10 hours, 10 days, 10 months Googling to find help. That's luck. Calling 100 people that may be able to help you is not luck, because you'll more likely run into somebody that can help you directly, or know somebody that help you directly with your financial problem. Using Google requires luck, and most of us don't have that. Maybe if you feel lucky, but what are you going to do if your luck doesn't work? Then you have to go back and dig those ditches. Life is about digging ditches. Life is about numbers game, trying and trying and trying. If you're not failing, you're not trying, and that's what's so great about uh, failing. It teaches you that you have to keep trying, because if you don't, then you're not going to solve your problem. And that's the important thing, is to solve your problem. And the only way you're going to do that is by trying. And the only way you're going to try is by failing. Failing is a part of trying. I mean, I've written 100 books and only 10 have made money. And the only reason I was successful at it is because I kept doing the goddamn thing. Just think if my first 10 didn't make money, then I'd quit, say this is stupid. No, no, something I wanted to do. So if you really want to uh, do something with your life, then you have to try and you have to fail. And that's what we do. Everything we do, give you in uh, Let's Go Help, is helping you for free. See, if you go to Google and start trying and failing and spending money, you won't be able to last very long. Okay, and then it's over. And then you say, "Oh shit, I got to go and get another lousy job I hate." No, you didn't try hard enough. That's right. Let's Go Help. Everything we give you doesn't cost money, so you can keep trying. We want to keep you in the game of being able to try, and picking up your ass again and trying again. See, if that costs you $5,000, and if you don't have a lot of money, how many of those can you do? So you'll try one. If it costs you $3,000 or 300, you'll try one or two and they won't work, and then you're SOL, shit out of luck. And life keeps passing you by. You can't do that. You can, but if you want to grow in this life, you want to take that intelligence of yours, your spirit, whatever, and share that with the rest of the world. And you're only going to be able to do that if you realize that you're going to fall on your ass. And so don't spend money to fall on your ass. You don't get paid to beat up. You can get beat up for free. and then, but still be in the game and go back in the ring and get beat up again. If you had to pay to have that happen, man, you're going to quit pretty quickly. And because you can't do it, you can't pay it forever. So that's what we're all about at Let's Go Help. And holding your hand. We have live training. Every week we have grant training to find out all about this stuff. So remember those couple of things I told you. One, do not look for a grant, look for help. So number two, make sure you call or direct email as much as you can and don't rely on the internet. Find free sources that you can contact, and don't contact people just for money. Contact people for help, because if they're in the business to help people like you, they not only know of sources of money, they know sources of help to help you, and that's what you need. Because many times it's not money that'll solve the problem. A lot of programs will just erase your bills, so you don't need the money. So they're all different ways, and they're not called grants. So don't ask for a grant, okay? Uh, has been given in order to get a grant. Well, there's millions and millions of grants out there, government grants. So everyone has different requirements. To us, we need your email address and phone number so we can find you. Make sure you're real, because scammers sneak in to Facebook and things like this and pretend they're even me. So that's what you do, and you just tell us what you need, what you want the money for. It depends. For the computer, you just say you need a computer, and you go in the lottery. For the money for car repair, you just say you need money for car repair. You go in the lottery, and then like 30 people are going to get 500 bucks a piece. To do that. Now what can be easier than that? If you find an easier way to do this, see, the government has to be more complicated because they're dealing with somebody else's money. We're dealing with our money, so we don't have to count anybody. No, nobody's going to throw us in jail if we give it to the wrong person. In the government, they're going to throw these bureaucrats in jail if they give it to the wrong person. Maybe it's their friend or whatever. And that's illegal. So that's why they have to have those requirements. We don't. It's just me. Maybe they'll piss me off, but that's it. I won't send anybody to jail. Just fire them. uh, and that's what it's about. But our people are just as giving as me, and are here to help every member individually as much as we can. We certainly have our limits with time and patience and things like that. And we're human, so we get pissed off occasionally and whatever. But you know, our motive is to have an open heart to help every single person we can. to learn about programs that will help you forever and that you can learn to use forever throughout your life to solve most any problem. That doesn't solve every problem, but a possibility to solve every problem and solve it without money. Google could say they solve every problem, but it's going to cost you a hell of a lot of money. What happens to the half of this country has no money? That's right. A half of the 50% of this country lives paycheck by paycheck. They got no extra money to spend $3,000 on improving their life. No, because then they can't. Then they lose their home. Yeah. So that's what we want to do. Show you how you don't need $3,000 to improve your life. You don't need $300 to give to somebody to improve your life. There are government programs that you've already paid for that will help improve your life. Whether it's starting a business, buying a home, or getting health care, or legal help, or a better job, or training for a higher salary, all these things are really capable and possible and very possible. Millions, I mean, like 150 million people a year get this money. You know, an average of $14,000 every year. You know, why aren't you? Because you don't know how, and it's complicated, and that's what we try to do and eliminate. Okay, I'm going to go out and see how much further I could walk with shingles. I'd rather have a thatched roof than shingles, tell you the truth. We'll see what happens, how far I. Yesterday I walked maybe about 2, 3 miles, so I'm going to see how much further I could go this time. Uh, and I am just here for the rest of my life to try to help as many people as I can. So if we have profits, I want to give money back to people who really need those profits. If we know of information that could help improve your life, I want to spend the rest of my life showing you the sources of help that every rich person in this country uses the hell out of these things. You know, they don't, most of them don't even pay taxes. Most of the rest of us pay a lot of taxes and don't even use it. Now there's something wrong with that. And I'm not politically inclined to try to change the laws. So what I could do is maybe educate as many people as I can to help them use the programs that are available to really help them improve their lives and make a difference. So you could grow as much as you can. If you grow more in life, you could give more to the rest of us. And that's the key, is how much can you give back to the rest of us? But you have to be strong yourself to be able to do that. So if you're struggling, let me help you with that struggle so you can get strong and start giving back to the rest of us.